Good evening and welcome to everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only David Gower.
Hi others, looking forward to this one. I've been down pitchside to look at the conditions. And the ground staff have set up a very fair wicket. Any lapse in concentration though, and the wickets will tumble. So, probably worth having a bowl first. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Great information there from David Gower. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
I can't see the logic in that choice. The bowlers would have been chomping at the bit to start things off. Instead, they'll have to watch the openers dodge some grenades.
Hazelwood has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Good return, back from the deep. Gill gets off the mark.
There'll be runs here. Here for them. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Gill shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Loud appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Wide.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yes.
Needs a direct hit. Trouble. Oh, gone.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Miller is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Hazelwood from the south end.
Yes.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Waiting. Up.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Gill shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wide.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait there. Yep.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yep.
Ballers!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Edged. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the fourth over. The batting side are now 26.
Ahmed is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the south end.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
The Yorker does the trick.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Finds the edge. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out bowled for a duck.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Couldn't have played that any better.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Good shot. It's found the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Yes. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the fielder with that shot. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Well placed. Should get a single. The Royal Challengers found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. The Royal Challengers can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. Edge! What a ball! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas that they need to be hitting.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Nicked it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Misses everything.
Ahmed with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Oh my, that's racing away. Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Rashid Khan is coming into bat for the batting side. Please give him a round of applause.
Wait on. Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
Just great bowling. Gets the ball spinning and it just misses the stumps.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
For 5.
Yep.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Right on.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Huge edge.
Yeah.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yes.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Comfortable single if they take it.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Yep.
Brilliant shot that.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yes.
They'll get at least 1.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
End of the 11th over. The batting side are now 74 for 5.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Nice shot, runs possible.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep. Yeah, yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Good throw from the deep. On target. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah, yeah.
End of the 12th over. The batting side are now 83 for 5.
Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Miller shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait. Yeah, yep. Yep.
Strong appeal. The Royal Challengers having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Looking good so far. No issue with the bounce. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets though? And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yeah, yeah.
Loud appeal.
Yeah.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yep.
into the gap. Nice shot.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Yeah. Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Good throw from the deep, on target. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yes.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
That's a really good half century. Ensured that the run rate has been maintained. Now they'll be looking to double it.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
More decisive running may have gotten them too. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Yeah.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Edged, unplayable. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Bowler's end.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
well placed, should get a single. Big edge! The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Ahmed coming back into the attack.
Yes.
Perfectly timed.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Yeah, yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Bowled, perfect Yorker, brilliant bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Hazelwood with the ball in hand again. Misses. How did that not hit?
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Yep, yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yeah, yep.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Wide.
End of the 18th over. The batting side are now 137 for 7.
Maxwell coming into the attack from the south end. Thick edge.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Big edge. Where's that going?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep, yep. Keeper. Yes.
Super shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
Batting side.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Straight to the fielder. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Yeah, yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. And that's the end of the innings. The Royal Challengers have been set a target of 168 runs. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game. That's right off the meat of the bat.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Confident appeal. Could it be? That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. This could be out. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Over. The Royal Challengers are 11 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Timed that brilliantly.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
26 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 37 for none.
Misses out there on the short wide one.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Right out of the middle.
just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Beaten on the drive.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting. Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those this over.
Yep. There'll be runs here.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
That's the over. The Royal Challengers are 45 for none. Yep. Times it nicely.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Immaculate timing there.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
Super shot that.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Good bit of timing there.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Yep. Great shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yep. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
This is really awesome shot making. The innings is building very nicely. They have to be looking towards that century.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. No shot offered. End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 78 for none. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Solid defence, very compact.
A well-executed slower ball. They had to check the shot and could only push it away defensively.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Nice solid defensive shot.
That was a good slower ball, picked up well, got the defensive shot in. Nice and simple.
Yep.
Got right in behind it.
Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Yep. No.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yeah, yep. Ready.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
They'll get at least one.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yeah, yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
No.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
An economical over comes to an end. But you get the feeling these openers might be finding their feet.
Bowler's end.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Nice.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Great shot.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Khan ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Nice bowling.
Right on top of the spin, keeps it out well.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
And that takes his partnership to 100 runs.
Nice. Right. Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Great shot. At least one on offer. 4 runs added in the over. The Royal Challengers are 102 for none. Going with pace now. Misses everything.
Ferguson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Great shot through the gap.
Yep.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Nice shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Good shot. It's found the gap.
The batsman that brings up that century.
Lovely piece of batting. The century comes up, and this has been a really well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 17 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 119 for none. Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep. Go!
There'll be one run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Padding up to that. Bowler is confident on this one.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
After a big partnership is broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled.
Yep. Ball is in.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Royal Challengers are 121 for 1. Got all of it, and for 6.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Wait on.
Out. That's a special catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yes.
Time that perfectly.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Yep. Ball is in.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep. Go!
Good return there, back from the deep. Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep. Wait on.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting. Yep.
End of the over. The Royal Challengers are 146 for 2.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Yep. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Right out of the middle.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Timed that brilliantly.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
And that marks the end of the match. The Bangalore Browns have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way.
Always looked like that target was just under par, and so it proved. Chased down easily, great batting and a deserved win.